Hey, this is Nellie's Farm. It is still September, Friday the 13th, 2027. My chickens are enjoying some goodies. I've been out 4 or 5 times today. Even found them a bunch of slugs. They're never satisfied. Of course, they can't come out of the coop because of dogs. So that is why I take as many things to them as I can, including fresh green stuff. Just heard some thunder. Francine is coming back around. We've got like 4 days of this. We're in the middle of it now. It comes and goes. We had some sunshine earlier, kind of like the eye of the hurricane. Ha! But now it's clouding up again. Other than that, it's been a pleasant day outside. It's nice and cooler than it has been, that's for sure. But anyway, there's some serious stuff going on, people. I wanted to get, I'll try to get through them pretty quick and not be as long-winded as usual. The U.S. apparently, now I can't confirm this information. I have looked actually. I mean this particular information, but you can do your own research. The U.S. government has issued an emergency contract for EMP shielding to be fitted in all government buildings prior to October 2024. Now this is a thread on GOP that goes back, if you're not familiar, godlikeproductions.com. It goes back a few months, and I have yet to see an actual info about it. But I have seen, if you Google that, you will see a ton of stuff that the government's been doing just the last few years alone to shield and deal with our buildings and infrastructure and things like that in case of an EMP. So with that in mind, I guess that video, by the way, that's an actual video someone posted. They said it's been wiped from YouTube and other major platforms. Now, I can't confirm that either. You can do your own research, but that is a thread on GOP. If it's still not on the front page, I guess you can probably put it in the search bar up at the top and find it and see, I've been monitoring that for a few months now, that story, so I can tell you guys. I didn't want to tell you, if it's just some hearsay, but it's worth mentioning simply because you might have heard that the U.S. and the UK okayed the use of our long-range missiles to hit deep inside of Russia. These are American missiles. So that prompted a final warning from Putin these last few days that I'm sure a lot of people that are actually talking about it now. I think that's actually on regular news. I believe it was on drudgereport.com. So they took a break from the clown show politics going on to talk about that. Maybe that is their warning. I don't know. But things are pretty hairy, and I'd say we are just one hair from major war. Now, I don't think it's going to be an all-nuclear war, at least not now, like a lot of people think. I'm not going to, spread a lot of fear and stuff because of that, because, all these Chinese that are in America now, I don't think they'd kill their own people. And I think it will be a limited strike on maybe New York City because they have to bring in that digital dollar system somehow, People don't want it in America. We just don't. Not sure about other countries. I don't think they're happy about that in other countries either, but I can't go too far back. When I do, the phone audio starts screwing up, and I can't review this because I can't hear it. The audio, it doesn't work on my end, and I can't afford a new phone right now. I'm between jobs, so when I go back there, weird stuff starts happening. If you've been listening to my videos, you guys know that. This is like Paranormal Central. But anyway, so I'll just stay right here, and I wanted to tell you about this. It looks like it's going to happen. Did you know that Russia has evacuated over 100 Russian cities that NATO... No, they're just starting to admit now that it's been NATO the whole time, not actually Ukraine, okay? We've been behind it, and a few other countries too. Israel, Britain, our allies. But they're finally admitting it. It's like, wow, they're not hiding much anymore. And that's kind of scary because they're not hiding it. That tells you how close we are, in my opinion. But anyway, the Serbian president, now I can't pronounce his name, guys. Vučić, I don't know, drops a bombshell. He says, during an interview with Swiss media, the Serbian president, Alexander Vučić, I'm sorry, he said that his country is actively checking its oil, flour, sugar reserves in preparation of the impending global conflict, he said. During this interview, you can probably find that if you Google it. He said World War III is imminent in 3 months. 3 months. And I agree with him. And a lot of remote viewers, astrologers, not those fake ones, you know, but the older ones who have an excellent reputation, that have a great track record, they are saying that a life-changing event is about to happen in America, and something that is just absolutely going to change everything we know. It's going to change everything. So I think it's going to be an EMP or limited nuclear strike on one of America's major cities. And I lost my train of thought earlier when I said if they take out New York City, they take out, the finance center of America and beyond. And and then that would be a great way to make everybody go to the digital dollar or taking down the internet, because people don't want to, and they said that's the new world currency reserve. That's how it's going to be, basically. So people don't want to, but they might be forced. When they're starving to death, they probably will go along with anything. But anyway, equally disturbing, the Russian government must submit proposals for the relocation of Moscow state-owned companies by October 1st. So that tells you they're expecting something major in Moscow, okay? There are people doing that right now. Ingame WW3 on Twitter. That's a really good source, by the way, you guys. I don't think I've ever seen anything that he got wrong. He's got legit information. He shows satellite images of Chinese practicing for strikes on U.S. jets. And starting between now and October, Russia is going to be blocking YouTube. So, and some other social media from America, from the West, it said. And that's pretty interesting. And now this is breaking just earlier, just breaking. Russia just informed the UN Security Council of direct war if NATO approves long-range missile strikes. Now, it sounds to me like they already actually approved the strikes in the UK, but they haven't done it yet. These missiles are ours. They're made in America. And AJ, now I don't watch him because he's admitted in the past he was a shill. Same with Joe Rogan, Bongino, or whatever his name is, Dan. All those people, I don't watch any of them. And it's because every one of them has admitted in the past they were a shill. And but anyway, by accident, I kind of saw AJ talk for 5 minutes on a video today that this prepper guy had up. Well, actually, I have to read it closed caption because I can't. But anyway, that's probably the longest I ever listened to AJ. Everybody listens to him, but I don't. One of my subs said that I got information from Mary Greeley and that she's a shill now, blah blah blah, and he's unsubbing for me. He's wrong. I didn't get my information from her. I don't copy other people. I don't. I seek out alternative news myself if they happen to have a story the same as me. It's not because I copied their story. Anyway, I wanted to get that straight. It was kind of insulting. My channel, I try to be original and very informative. It has nothing to do with what other people are putting out. And matter of fact, when I put up the one about the cats disappeared in Springfield, I had no idea, okay, that they were circulating pictures of Trump with kitty cats. I had no idea because I don't watch regular news. I don't. And I saw some friends on social media post. I was like, ah, geez. But anyway, that's another story. What, like I said, Kuba, Koba on Twitter. He's the one who put up, that's the source, instructed plans for the relocation of state-owned companies from Moscow. They have to be moved by October 1st. It says they have to be moved already by October 1st. It's only a few weeks away. So I wanted to give you this information. And that guy, by the way, who, the president of Serbia, I don't want to slice up his name again, the one who said war was imminent in 3 or 4 months, he has close ties to Putin, by the way. However you want to take that. So, but I wanted to give you this information. Oh yeah, someone said this morning that they found out there was a P-8 Russian sub-hunter off the coast of Houston. Now, I couldn't find anything else about that either. Before I did this video, I asked what your source is, but they didn't answer. So, but I do try to dig myself, do my own thing. I don't copy other channels. I'm still doing my fundraiser, and I'll put my PayPal link in the comment section. So I honestly believe we're just a few months now out, maybe even closer. And so I think we should make our last minute preparations, guys. I guess Dee Dee's over there looking for bunny rabbits. I looked over there for mushrooms earlier, but I didn't find any. So thank you for listening, and I do hope you have a great weekend. I hope you've had a good Friday. And I appreciate you guys. I really do. Thanks for listening. Nelly's Farm signing off.